hello. Hey guys, what up, family? Hello, Elisa, Mama D8X. What up, moderators? Cam, XO, Jim Rock Miami. Okay, what's up? How you doing? Dominic Morris, hello. There go the members in the house. What's up, Disarm Target 6891? How you doing? Good evening to you all. So good to see y'all. So good to see y'all. It is Winning Wednesday. We are back. We back, family. What y'all up to? How does weather treating y'all? Is anybody cold like me? Burr. Can't stand it, but it's okay. We are in that season. It is what it is. Hi, Kristen B. How you doing, love? So good to see you checking in. Oh my goodness, guys. It's Winning Wednesday, and I'm if you ready, I'm ready. Like, if you ready, I'm ready. You just ate Popeyes, okay? That sounds good. Tamika Blackwell, hello. Shout out to my members. Shout out to my members, my subscribers. So good to see everybody checking in. Oh my goodness. Allie Yvonne Williams. Having a hard time getting over my ex. Need to talk. Okay. Anyone who's watching this that's interested in talking with me, make sure you look in that description box so that you can see, information that's available for you to reach out and connect. And let's discuss ways that, you and I can have a conversation. Vaughn D, hi, first time on the live. Okay, shout out to you. Shout out to all my new subscribers, those that are watching the replay and tuning in. And if you haven't already, don't be shy. Subscribe to the channel. Join us Thrivers. This is a community where we've survived, maybe surviving, and we're tapping into a whole thriving part of this journey, this healing journey post narcissistic abuse. So you're welcome to subscribe. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Let's spread the knowledge. Let's spread the testimonies. And of course, leave a comment. If you're in the live, you're invited to leave a comment. If you're watching it again on replay, you're invited to leave a comment. Hello, all the way from Sweden, 1111. So good to see you. Shout out to you. Tracy Mathis, thanks for joining us, love. It's so nice to gather here and talk to you guys on this Winning Wednesday. So on Wednesday nights, we're currently doing this Winning Wednesday live on my channel at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'm very happy that you are here, ready to tap in. Arthur Patricia Hopkins, it looked like you are here and ready to tap in. I'm just so happy that you're here. Thank you so much. I see your comment. I appreciate you. No, you are not late. You are not late. I try not to start right away on lives because I know people are coming in, and lives are way different from just a regular video because this is one-on-one with you guys, and you guys are all over. This is worldwide, and we're connecting at once, and so it's just really special. It's really special. And so, again, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, this is your girl, Mommy So True. Survivor of narcissistic abuse, coming from all aspects and all angles with it. Man, I've survived this in my family, in the West African culture, in the religion aspect of it, the relationship aspect of it, even some friendships along the way. I mean, this is just life. I'm learning, this is life. I'm learning people. I'm learning humans. I'm learning inhuman people. I'm learning the spiritual aspect of it. It's just a lot of things are starting to make sense. And I've tapped into a serious place in my healing journey that's brought me all this enlightenment, and I'm here to kind of share it with you guys, so if you've ever wondered, where is this girl coming from? How does she know what she be saying? And it's like she was a fly on the wall, and I'm just like, yeah, I probably was, because I've lived it, I've seen it, And I've been blessed with a certain type of, you know, I don't know how to even call it, what to call it, but God has gifted me in such a way. And I want to talk to you guys today because, you know, and bear with me. I may get in my feelings a little bit in this live because this is coming from deep inside my heart. And so many of you, it's going to resonate with you. So you just give me a moment, you know, y'all give me a moment. I'm going to dive into those comments. If I don't get to your comments, I will watch the replay. But as I go on, I'm going to try to catch some. I see someone ask me, I have a testimony. God gave me freedom after 8 years of narc marriage. My husband said he is no longer interested, and I got my Canada visa and now a nurse. It's been 1 year of peace. Wow. Shivo Okafor, 1992. Thank you for sharing that with us. That's awesome. I love these comments sometimes, man. If you guys just read the comments that come through, you can find so much strength behind some of the things people are saying. 8 years, 10 years. I survived 12 years. I went through 15. You know, it was just a year, but it felt like 10. You know, it's just, thank you guys for being so transparent and vulnerable here, because it's a safe space for you. So I'm glad that you feel that way. Shout out to you all the way in Kenya. I see you. So I see you. Thank you so much for being here. Man, so gosh, you know, back to where I'm at with this conversation, as the live is titled. This is coming from my heart today, guys. And I strongly believe everything I ever went through was for this very moment. This platform, this channel, these conversations, and for me to get to know you guys, connect with you guys, you know, conversate with you guys, work with you guys, for those who have needed me on that life coaching level. Hey, Mika Love. Shout out to my members. What up, sis? Nicole Gills, how you doing? How you doing? Say you really helping me. Appreciate you staying strong. My ex just reached out, unknown number. Please don't block me. Want to discuss something with your fake B. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. You see? We got to stay strong. Thanks for sharing that. We got you. We praying for strength. We praying for strength. It's heavy narking season right now. It's heavy narking season going on. It's heavy hoovering. Man, it's heavy discarding. And it's heavy us on the other end cutting these folks off too, though. And that's where I step in at. Because forget what the narc's doing. We get it. We see it. We're all here validating it. Let's talk about what we doing and how we handling it, because a lot of us, we handling it different. See, for me, this is a lifetime journey. And that's why I can come as deep with it as I do come. It's like, how did you know that? How did you know that? Yeah, I've seen it. And I'm connecting the dots because God has given me a certain gift, and I'm noticing the patterns. I'm seeing it on different levels, on different scales, how it can be a mother, a child, a father, a sibling, a coworker. It doesn't matter. Like it's something that I'm able to break down the way I'm able to break it down, because I've been tried and I've been tried and I've been tried and I've been tried over and over and over again with this type of abuse, to the point where you can't get me no more. So many of you, you've survived this thing and you're thriving now. You're not ever going to be as usable as you used to be. See, a lot of you, you're like me. You grew up seeing dysfunction. You witnessed it and you always saw it. You were a true seer. You've always seen it. You've always noticed when things was off in school. You've always noticed when things was off with the other kids. You've always been different. You probably got made fun of and teased and treated different because you were different. You were different. There was something quite special about you. And people have tried to trick you out of seeing your own light your whole life. Tried to burn you out of your own light your whole life. And one of the craziest things about narcissistic abuse is how it likes to shine a spotlight on what you did, what you're doing, how you did it, how you reacted. Nobody wants to give you the credit for all the things that you did before that. Nobody wants to remember what you did when they were in love with you. They don't remember how you were when they were so good at manipulating you, when you were blind to all of their ways. But that one moment, that one time, you react to how they're really doing you. You become a problem. A lot of you know this, what I'm referring to as reactive abuse. It's a real thing. And that's one of the biggest challenges for people who go through narcissistic abuse. You get pushed, you get tried, you get provoked. It's like they do whatever they can to get you to have to show your ass. It's really crazy. And only those that know. If you've dealt with real narcissists, you're around these crazy people, they want attention so bad that if they're not getting the kind of attention they want from you, they are going to try to get the craziest reaction out of you. It's like they need you to react in order to like breathe or something. Because you could be the perfect person for this person. And there really ain't no such thing, but to them, you came off as perfect. You could have been their peace. You quiet. You ain't dramatic. You let things slide. You laid back. You give them whatever they need. You're ready to pleasure, please, and provide. Whatever it is. You got the PPPs. You are the PPP. You know? But as soon as they don't have their way with you, as soon as you set a boundary, as soon as you maybe start to notice they're not really that real, as soon as you start to see that maybe, you know, their charm is their way of railing you in, as soon as maybe you start speaking on certain things, pointing certain things out, you are a problem. A very big problem. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, because I grew up with this type of abuse, I got so used to gaslighting my own self to thinking I was doing too much or overreacting or overthinking or being too sensitive. And so I used to always just be quiet about things. I used to always find an excuse to cover up what someone was actually doing to me. And I know this sounds familiar to a lot of y'all. I used to just let it go. Just swallow it. Thinking back as a kid, anything that didn't feel right that was done to me, I would just cry on the inside about it. I wouldn't talk about it, speak on it, bring it up. I would just cry inside. I wouldn't even show any my emotion. I didn't even want no one to know how I really felt. The conditioning is real. But how many of you out there can say that because of the conditioning, because you've suffered like this for so long, enough became enough? It's crazy because in some kind of weird way, the narcissists in our life have become some of the best teachers for some of us. They've taught us how to really be solid and stand on business because we've seen the fakest of the fake. And we don't want to be nothing like them. And because of them, now we can smell it all out. We can sense it on people. We're becoming harder and harder to manipulate, more and more difficult to be used. A lot of you'll be called crazy all the time because you're not going for somebody's BS. They'll tell you, oh, you're going to stay single forever. No one's going to want you because you respectfully walking away as soon as you see it's not for you. They gonna have all of this to say and all of that to say about you because you can't be manipulated no more. You're not just a truth seer no more. You're more than that. You're not just seeing it, you're standing on it. See, the funny thing is, narcs that have kids, they think they can manipulate those children forever, but every child grows up. Every child grows up. Just like you coming out of a relationship with a narcissist. It may not feel so good right now, but as you heal, you're going to grow. You're going to start getting more clarity. You're going to get stronger. You're going to get wiser. You're going to stop tolerating less and less and less and less. And because of that, you give them a lot of work. Now they gotta try harder. Now they gotta try harder to either get your attention or try to ruin you. Because they are the problem here. They're the narc. They're the one who is stuck in this cycle. It's not you. So once you disconnect yourself from their cycle, they're thirsty. The worst thing that can happen is for you to heal, guys. You become so dangerous. You'll have every narcissist in your life. The ones, the old ones, the new ones, the ones that come later on, they all gonna be spinning in circles trying to destroy you. They're going to be narking themselves trying to get to you. They're literally going to keep on destroying themselves, hanging themselves, killing themselves, trying to destroy you. Getting narked, getting betrayed the way you just got betrayed, and how it weakened you and knocked you to them knees the way you got knocked to them knees, knocked the wind out of you. Man, ain't no way you going back. Some of us went through the craziest narcissistic situations over the last year or two that brought us to this community, and we ain't gonna never be the same. We'll never be the same. If we never knew how to cut people off and set boundaries, oh, we know now. A lot of us are finally learning how to do it without feeling bad. Do it without feeling like you gotta explain. Cutting people off without having to tell them why. I don't need to tell you why. If you don't know, yeah, you're really stuck on stupid. That's your problem. Not going back and forth with you to let you know why I'm walking away and what you have done. You know what you've done. When you become unbothered and you tap into your healing, you are always going to be a problem because you got them spinning in circles trying to figure out how to break you. They cannot stand to watch you confidently walk around happy, getting back into yourself, waking up doing what you want to do. It bothers the crap out of a narcissist who once upon a time thought they controlled you. See, y'all don't realize how much a narcissist knows when they've lost a good person. They know. Because they don't get them often. Look at their track record. Go back and look at their exes. I ain't even trying to be funny. Go back and look at their exes. Look at their lives. Look at the lives they live in. Ain't no comparison, sweetheart. Don't fool yourself. A lot of us, we are the real deal. We bring so much into people's lives, like they literally begged for us to be in their life at some point. it's just so funny because you're never supposed to figure out that the only reason they begged for you to be in their life was to use you. The only reason they were so intrigued, the only reason they ever paid for anything, the only reason they ever, did all the stuff you fell in love with was because they wanted to trap you. They never had nothing to give back to you. They never had nothing to really offer you, pour into you. They never really had any of that. They were just so intrigued by the fact that you had all that going on. And they really ain't got much going on. Just a lot of faking. A lot of lying, a lot of pretending. They know they wearing a mask because they wake up every day and put it on. Really, they go to sleep with it. It don't never come off until it falls off. Until it falls off. Because it don't fall off in front of everybody. Narcs masks don't fall in front of everybody. Because everybody don't have the type of strength to expose their mask. It takes a certain type of somebody to make a narcissist mask fall. And it's a person of strength. You may not feel strong. You may not think you're smart, but you are strong, and that person senses it and it weakens them. That's when the mask slips. Your strength weakens them. It cripples them. It puts them in panic mode. That's when all their insecurities start to show. When your true confidence is exposed, their true brokenness is exposed. In those moments where a narcissist was expecting you to be weak and you was strong as hell, the ego. It showed how fragile it's always been. They're not ready for you to take your power back. They're not ready for you to say no and mean it. They're not ready for you to be direct and firm and just assertive with your words. They're not ready for you to know who you are and never let it go. Once you become that person, oh my God, your narcissistic family, they not gonna know what to do. This is when they start talking about you more. This is when they tap into their delusional minds even more. They start lying about what really happened. They start creating their own narratives and stuff. When you start healing, you become a problem. And when you actually get to a place where healing means you're so educated that the slightest manipulation tactic will have a radar going off. And they looking at you like you crazy. But you get to a place in your healing journey where you're like, I'll be proudly crazy then. Because this is that point where you really trust yourself. See, when we were young and we were truth seers, we didn't trust ourselves because we were so conditioned and we were so blind. But now, a lot of us were thrivers because we're actually healing. We're doing work and we're not the same beings anymore. We're not the same little girls we were to our narcissistic parents anymore. That's why they don't like us. You grown as hell and you can't figure out why your narcissistic parent can't get along with you, don't like you, never have nothing real good to say to you, keep playing with your life. You're doing better than them. You're living a life they could never live. Your character is still 100% better than them. They know they are character flawed. But they're also too cowardly to do something about it because your imperfect self, you sitting here trying to figure out how to become better. They somewhere still pointing fingers. They still blaming you for all their shortcomings and blaming somebody else. They are literally spinning in circles trying to figure out how to make you look bad. And you probably somewhere minding your business. All because you've realized, man, these people don't deserve you. A lot of us in this community, we're here because we have cut narcissists off. We have learned and got to the point where we finally walked away. And some are watching this and they're getting there because they're finally taking their power back and they're realizing their worth. And they're seeing that this person is not worth nothing. Even in those moments where they seem to be nice and great and cool, it ain't good enough. You become dangerous when you can see that. When you see that no matter how much money this person gave you, had to offer, no matter how big and bad they appear to be, you're willing to walk away from it all. Because you don't need it. I'm not here for that. That ain't got nothing to do with love. The material things and all of that other surface level stuff. I'm not here for that. A lot of us, we've become dangerous, man. We got narcs spinning in circles because we are not going for the narcissistic shit. It's a no narc zone for real now. We know too much and we're fed up. We're sick and tired. And we're realizing that, yeah, we're dealing with real narcissists because they'll never take accountability for what they have done. They will never admit what they've really done. They're going to still stay stuck on what you're doing, what you did, what you said, how you left, and all of that. You still wrong for cutting them off. You cut off your own mother? Yes, I sure did, and I will do it again. Respectfully. See, they're going to sit there and smear campaign you till the day they die. Because they're so sick, they think that your cutoff mean resentment or hatred. That's how goofy they are. The cutoff ain't got nothing to do with y'all. It got everything to do with us. It got everything to do with the fact that I want to make sure I take time so I can let go, let God, and truly just flourish. I'm not holding no hatred towards you for real. I don't got time for that. I'm cutting you off because I don't want to hate you. The more I stay around you, the more I will hate you. Because the cutoff, I'm doing you a favor. Because if I ain't cut you off, I'll probably end up cutting you. You talking about crazy? You want to keep calling me crazy and you this and you that and you overthinking it. Okay, if I don't cut you off, you keep calling me crazy. I might get crazy on you. Now what? So you should be glad that I cut you off. But they don't see it like that because, once again, we talking about narcissistic people. And you wrong for cutting them off. You wrong for cutting that phone line. You wrong for walking out on that marriage. You wrong for cutting off your own mom, your own dad. Oh, well, I guess you wrong then. I guess you wrong then. But you ain't more wrong than that same narcissistic parent who let people molest you. Oh, you ain't more wrong than, the same narcissistic parent who taught you how to steal. Ooh. Because a lot of y'all are dealing with parents and families who taught you a lot of bad stuff. And they hiding their hands like you learned all this shit on your own. I've been there. I know why I'm saying that. They'll put you in situations and jack you up. And then now we talking about you. Man, it's a crazy dysfunctional dynamic to be caught up in, especially if you are a child of one of these people. They gonna spin around in circles about us now that we're thriving, because guess what? Thriving mean we're unbothered. Thriving mean I really don't care like that no more. It means say what you want to say, do what you want to do, be how you want to be. You're doing it to yourself because you ain't doing it to me. And whoever's foolish enough to listen and believe you and follow suit, hey, y'all need to have a narcissistic party together. No, kumbaya. Kumbaya. Somebody said my goofy mother was stealing tissue in an Astro van and would do drive-by stealing, slide van door open and make us steal tissue. I believe it. I believe it. Because I had a mother that used to do some crazy stuff, man. That's crazy. Thank you for sharing that. Kira, thank you for the blessings. Blessings and support, Mommy. Keep bringing that truth. We the ones. I love you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Only their justification on how they act. Michael Bush. Narcissists set their kids up, D. Clark. They do. They do. Tam Tam. Tam Tam says, my daddy, LOL. Yup. Do as I say, not as I do. Terrible parents. Don't you know your kids are going to do what you do? They're going to, I mean, you're their biggest example. You're their biggest example, you know? It's just, I've gotten to the spot in the healing journey where I try to encourage people, you know, just hang on and love on yourself and allow time, because you got to, first of all, forgive yourself for all the crap you've done as a result of the abuse you've gone through, because there's a lot that you're going to do. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to do stuff. You're going to say stuff. You're going to get in trouble. How many of us has been in these, you know, narcissistic family dysfunctional lifestyles, and we ended up making some poor decisions in life? A lot of us have done that. A lot of us have done that. And it's not because we wanted to. It's just because of the lack of self-love, man. Because for me, I was doing well. I had good grades, but I was like, a part of me wanted to be bad because everybody around me was kind of doing bad stuff. like dang, you know? And eventually that influence kicked in. But if you are who you are, it shows for itself. As time went on, I still chose the path to finish school and all that other stuff, you know. But I had to get to the place where I forgive myself for what I've done, the things that I've done, and also understand that it was the conditioning that led me there. The conditioning that caused me to do certain things. And then now having the willingness to unlearn things that don't soothe me. While I am doing all of these things, I am becoming harder and harder to ever be victimized like that again. And for some of us, it makes us look like we're crazy because we won't settle now. It's getting harder and harder for anyone to trap us. Like, you can come with your games, you can come with your stories, you can come with all of this. And some of us, we've worked so hard, we've established ourselves. So it's like, we don't need you to come and offer anything, you know? So, man, if you're one of those people watching this and you're struggling on the healing journey, I just want to tell you, don't give up. Don't look back. Fight through the hard parts of it, because it's going to get better. As time goes on, you'll become harder and harder to manipulate, and you'll notice that you're actually not toxic and dysfunctional. You're dodging bullets. So many times I work with people, I talk to people, and they're beating themselves up because they've picked up all these survivor mechanisms. It's like, Maybe you should be cutting people off the way that you are, because you're noticing red flags and you're literally running for your life now. You know, it's a tough thing to go through. But I think that the beauty of it is, if you're intentional about learning and doing the work on yourself, you'll balance what's toxic, what's unhealthy, and what isn't. And you'll learn to get rid of the bad parts of it. And you'll notice that your confidence growing, your self-esteem growing, and your life becoming more stable and secure. It'll have you hated by those who wanted to see you completely ruined. And you'll be surprised to see who those people are. It's going to be painful to sit there and see that, wow, your own mother never wanted you to really be great. Even though they open up their mouth and say that, they didn't mean it. Wow, your own this, your own that. You're like, damn, people I've called friends for all this time. It's a life-changing experience. We didn't let it kill us. We allowed it to make us stronger. And those of you that are hated the most, I'm just here to tell you, you're hated. They are so mad at you. They're going to always be so mad at you because they cannot manipulate you anymore. A lot of us, we've been kind of like isolated from our family and stuff. Anybody out there going through that, man, I resonate with you. They mad because you're choosing to heal and step out of this generational funk. And you'll always be a problem. And some of us, because of this abuse, they call it hypervigilance. You know, we're on high alert. I don't see why that's such a completely bad thing sometimes. Because this world is so full of narcissistic BS. And most people want to try and trick you into being their victim. That if you don't have high senses, if you're not on high alert, you're gonna get used and duped left and right. Sometimes the things that the abuse does to us is saving us. This pain has gotten so great. It's like, man, no, our radars is going off. You say the wrong thing, you make the wrong move. I'm looking at you sideways like, that was a little narcish. That's giving narcissistic. I don't know. Like, ooh, I've heard that before. What the hell does that mean? Right? Then you start probing and trying to get, like, we're asking more questions now with people. We're doing more deep diving with folks. You're not just gonna tell me the sky is gray and I'm gonna believe it. No, let me go see it for myself. Oh, you lying. And that ain't gray. That's what you call gray. I had to come check for myself, and I'm glad I did, because that mug is blue as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we're not those naive, goofy, dummy. Nah, we ain't that no more. We ain't that no more. And they won't like you. But it's okay. Mika Love, I appreciate you. So many of us through the most hardest and difficult times of our lives, you've helped and saved. Oh, and now we're surviving and thriving, narc-free, sending love your way. Yeah, man, it's Winning Wednesday. We're winners. And I just got to check in and talk to winners out there, and those that don't even know they're winners, but you are a winner. You just don't know it yet. That's why you're in this community watching this live right now. You need reassurance. You're going through what you're going through because you're strong as shit, and people are intimidated by your strength. They're intimidated by your strength. They don't like how you come off. They don't like how you analyze. They don't like how you think deep into stuff. My whole life I've been told I think too deep. Why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I want to know? Why shouldn't I ask questions? That just sounds crazy to me. I'm at the point now where, like, man, it don't take much for me to figure you out. And once I figure you out, I am not interested in allowing myself to go further into the toxic cycle. No. And it's crazy because, and I will be transparent and say, because I know maybe somebody else may be feeling this or going through this. You guys know I'm 34 years old, and a part of my channel is I share with y'all a lot of my personal to inspire someone that's going through this. I know there's a lot of 30-something year olds out there, not married, maybe even no kids. And it's because you've been going through narcissistic abuse. This shit done held your life back. I get it. I get it. But for some reason, we need to understand that maybe this is God's way of protecting some of us. Because what we've survived and what we've gone through has been so rough. We should never settle. I don't know who the hell I'm talking to, but I don't care. You might be feeling like you keep dating and you keep running into the same. It's okay. Keep crossing them off and moving on. Don't you ever settle. You done been through enough. You done been lied to enough. You done been manipulated enough. You can't afford any more of it. Enjoy your me time, your you time, your single time, whatever it is. Enjoy it. Embrace yourself fully and love yourself. This is that time now for many of us to tap into self-love, like for real, for real. Because we've been conditioned to think we need somebody. You ain't no damn narcissist. You don't need shit. You need yourself. You need God. You don't need nobody. At the right time, you're going to look up that somebody that you want and desire will be there. Until then, mind your business and love on you. I used to be that girl. I'm beating myself up. Oh, I'm 30 this, and I'm this, and I want this, and I want that. Yup. The more you put that shit out there, these narcissistic demons are catching it. And they're coming to your rescue with their narcissistic BS. Love on yourself. A lot of us, man, shout out to those of us who have allowed the last narcissist to teach us the lesson that we didn't get before. Now we got it. I caught it. I ain't never letting it go. I am never going to put myself last again. Ever. I'm never going to ignore obvious red flags. Ever. Why? I'm never going to doubt myself. We've become so hard to manipulate. You got people calling you difficult now, as you should be. You should be. I'm glad they're not calling you easy. You should be difficult. After what you've been through, man, I wouldn't call you a real one if you was making it easy for everybody else coming next. Real ones, we take lessons for real. I'm too real for you to, I don't need you to spit on me twice. You spit on me the first time, that's it for me. To me, that's how I look at us, y'all. We too real. We too smart. Anybody struggling because you've been dependent on these narcs, man, it's okay. I'm praying with you. God is going to make a way. Because this is absolute insanity dealing with these folks. It's absolute insanity. It's foolishness dealing with these folks. I ain't even going to lie to y'all. Anybody who I know is dealing with a narcissist, my heart goes out to you because I know you are dealing with some stressful, stupid stuff. Take your power back. Don't get all caught up in their crap because they're going to pull the worst side of you out. They are going to poke at you until you show your ass over and over and over so that they can tell everybody, look, see, I told you she was crazy. Some of us, we going to have to just take that crazy card and just be okay with it. because sometimes they be asking for the crazy. Sometimes I feel like they literally are asking you to show how crazy you can get. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm one of those people, and I'm always honest about this. Till this day, I will show my ass to a narcissistic person. If I get triggered in the right way, I can't help it. I'm a human. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna cuss you the fuck out. You better hope there's nothing sitting around me that I can pick up and smack you in the head with, especially if you put your hands on me. I've been through too much of this kind of abuse to just, like, I don't know if I'll ever get to the point where I'm gonna just let somebody like disrespect me. I don't think I'll ever, like, I just can't. It's getting worse. I feel sorry for anybody who accidentally even triggers me, because they might be like, yo, don't, especially not with people who I'm being nice to or doing for, and they try to manipulate me now. Ooh, you're gonna hate me. You're going to hate me. And I'm just speaking my truth. I'm just not there yet. Like, triggers are real. And when you've really been in this abuse like your whole life, there's some things that just, man, it ain't nothing you can do about it. You just got to learn how to manage it. I'm at the point now, like, I try to walk away. I try to, I have my techniques. So if anyone takes me there, I know they a demon. Like, if you're able to take me out of my element, I know you a demon, because it takes a lot. I'm not even that. I'm not hot tempered like that. But if you take me there, oh, I know you're evil. You got me messed up. You got me messed up. Like, for real. I'm just going through these comments, y'all. I'm about to let y'all go. I just, man, this was on my heart. I'm like, God forgive me. I gotta be 100 about what's on my mind, what's on my heart, because I'm not going no more. Like, I'm not going for the narcissistic BS anymore. They're gonna spin in circles forever because they couldn't get me. They couldn't get you. A lot of y'all don't realize how bothered narcs in your life are going to be because you are unbothered. Because many of us, it's not just a boyfriend, girlfriend type thing. These are our family. This is family. They not necessarily going anywhere. Those of us that are dealing with this, like with our moms and stuff, we're deep in this crap. Like, a husband, you could divorce them and throw them away. Well, maybe if you got kids, but some of us got some real attachments to these narcs, and it's not that simple. So our boundary game had to go up. It had to change. We got to learn how to come different, talk different, be different. Like, this thing ain't no joke. The worst thing to happen is for us to go from victim to thriver, man. Talk about putting them to shame. I'm gonna sit here and tell y'all right now, you guys know I have this platform, and I've shared with y'all that I have a family attached to this. Do y'all know I'm dealing with the off the camera drama because my mother is offended by what I'm doing? My mother thinks that I am bashing her, talking about her, and I'm like, I don't even mention you, for real. I mean, like, this has nothing to do with you, but that's a narcissist for you. They want it to be about them. That lady told me on Thanksgiving, yeah, you on there talking all that hateful stuff. I guess you need my name for followers. You want to be important so bad, and it's like, this is why I've mentioned to y'all don't know how much bravery it takes for me to do what I'm doing. But I've gotten to the place in my life where I don't care. I can't care. I used to care a whole lot, but it almost killed me. We ain't doing that. So now the narrative has been that I'm this rebellious daughter. I'm talking about my mother. I'm ruining my family, even though my family's already trash, but okay. Blame it on me that the family's messed up, right? I'm destroying the family. My siblings don't even want to talk to me. They look at me as some kind of demon, I guess. But I got to be okay with that. Because I know what I know, and I got to stand 10 toes on the truth. See, a narcissist is not ready for someone who's not just going to see the truth, see the truth and seek the truth, but I'm going to prove the truth. Because one thing narcissists don't have is receipts. They got a mouth. They got a great way of convincing. But the one who ends up really healing becomes so smart that I make them stupid. I've become so smart that I will destroy you at this game. You don't want to play with me. Mommy So True, you don't. Jennifer Brifa, you don't want to play with me. Akosia Poma, you don't want to play with me. And that's their fault. They should be mad at themselves. Like I said, they were the best teachers I've ever had. It's because of your own sickness that I have now become this strong. And you can't take it. Yes. I'm finally validated in all the shit I took and dealt with and went through. This is victory. When they are bothered, when they are pissed, when they think that you're doing this because you hate them and all of that, and you're like, no, actually, I'm not even thinking about you, but okay. You have won. You are a winner. You are a champion. You were a scapegoat for a reason. It all makes sense to me now. And I love every bit of it. Because at the end of the day, we can all sit here and say this about somebody or whatever. We can all have words, but the proof shows for itself. Because if we pay attention to the lives of the people we're calling narcs, those of us who know that we are calling you a narc for a reason, if we look at your life will tell. Because their lives definitely speak volumes. Maybe everybody else don't know. Maybe everybody at church don't know what's really going on. But you know their life. You know behind all of that, they are so damn miserable. There is no happiness. There is no happy place. Nobody knows better than a real thriver of narcissistic abuse. You are locked in with the knowledge that you are so empowered now. You're like, yo, I now see how weak you are. That's why you tried to weaken me? Oh, hell no. You're literally laughing at them now. Like you're funny. Your manipulation tactics is corny as hell, yo. Try something new. Your tactics suck. It's freaking predictable, man. Like you're a clown. And the older they get, the more sloppy they get. They gonna spin in circles till they die of dizziness. They messed around and hurt you so bad, you elevated mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And now you're the bad guy. Yeah, you should be. And if you're not there yet, I promise you, if you take your healing journey serious, you will get there. You will get there. If you're dealing with true narcs, you need to tap into this type of energy right here. Because they got you messed up. They're inflicting pain on you and doing things to you that have you all messed up in life. And that is not okay. Take your power back and let them be mad. My life, I didn't free myself until I said, man, I don't care how my mother feels. I'm cutting her off. I don't care how everybody views me. I'm leaving my family. I don't care. I couldn't care anymore. For what? Caring got me abused. But I was so abused silently that nobody believed me. So guess what? I'm not going to sit here and drive myself crazy and make myself doubt what I've been through. I'm just going to go. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to parent my damn self out here in these streets. Fuck it. You ain't got to be perfect. Figure your life out and live and be happy with it, man. Narcissistic abuse will have you mentally feeling like you just doing something wrong and you're not catching up and you're missing out. No, you ain't. You ain't. Live your life unapologetically. Learn for yourself. Don't let them do that to y'all. I don't know who it is for today, but I just was like, man, you know what? Let's just go ahead and just talk about it. Because you a winner. They want you to feel like a loser because they losers. Get away from them losers. Get away from those losers. You don't need their approval. You don't need nothing. Dimitri Barnett just turned 50 and I'm done. Live your life. Enjoy the rest of your years with peace. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. I see y'all in the chats. Nicole Gill's absolutely demonic. He was exactly what I wanted in look, style, very attractive, then unmasked his ugly heart. God ripped me out of that BS straight out. Saved by God. Amen. That's what's up. Louis Brantley, what's up? I enjoy your videos helping me get through life after narcissist. That's what's up. I'm with you. Stay strong. Stay strong. Amarachi just turned 40, but I'm healed and loving myself more than ever. I love that. I love that for you. Keep going, love. That's what's up. I'll be difficult and proud the fuck of it. So glad they can't call me easy anymore, says Keenly Embryos. Me too, man. Me too. Can't call me easy anymore. Damn. Shakina Louisa, I'm healing, hurting, and currently in transition, moving forward. I understand. We're with you. You'll get there. Just don't give up. Just don't give up. When I cried the next day, narcissists flocked to me like a candy shop. Gotta watch my emotions. Man, they can read us, y'all. They're waiting for people like us to come out of our house. Like, ooh, she seems a little down today. Debbie McCoy, I've been called crazy most of my life. I don't care. Man, you crazy when you on everybody's bullshit. I promise you are. I promise you crazy. You crazy when you're on to it, man. It's like, what? I will be crazy. I used to try to defend that. But now I'm like, you know what? Cool. I'll be crazy. Make sure you keep your ass away from me because I'm crazy. Don't forget that. I hope I'm crazy enough for you to leave me alone. Crazy enough for you to back the hell off. Crazy enough for you to block me so I don't have to block you. That'll be even better. Block me, please. Do us both the favor. Shoot. I went no contact with my mother 7 years ago. I have peace now. LaShonda Ward. Thanks for dropping that. Oh my God, LaShonda, that's deep. That's deep. I hated that I broke no contact this past Thanksgiving, but my little sister turned 16. I was hoping I'd get to talk to her, but of course I didn't. She ain't let her get on the phone. I'm not surprised. She just gave me an update on everybody's life and just, yep, well, we're good. We're good without you since you don't want to be here. I'm just like, girl, you act like I just woke up one day and said, I don't want my family no more. That's because they will never take accountability for what they've done. And it's okay. It's all right. Like, it's fine. You have your narrative. I'll have mine. because kids grow up. That's why those of you with kids, I just be like, look, keep praying, because that child is not going to be a child forever. That child not going to be a child forever. No, they going to grow up. And I pray that they have insight to see things for what it is, because I had to do that. I went against my father. I was alienated from him, and I almost destroyed my relationship with him until I grew up and got mature and found out the truth. And now the other parent don't know how to feel about it. Like, you actually grew up and loved him? Oh, I hate both of y'all now. They are crazy. Oh man, you know you got a narcissistic parent when they disown one of your parents and then they bring another parent home and tell you got to call them you got to call them dad or mom right away type thing. Oh man, I'll never forget. That's why I'm like, at this point in my life, you're going to spin in circles trying to manipulate me, no matter who you are, a friend, work environment, because it all boils down to one thing. If you're narcissistic or if you're a narcissist, what you're going to do is you're going to trigger me emotionally. And once you trigger me emotionally and it's negative, for me, that's indication that it's time to tap into my survivor mechanism. And I don't know what that's going to look like for you. Whether you getting slapped or you getting cut off, I don't know. But something is going to happen. And they don't never be ready for either of them. So it just be a surprise. See, my reactions, it always leave them in shock. Because I'm going to slap your tooth out. Or I'm going to block your ass so fast, you are going to be like, oh, she is so fucked up. No, I'm fucked up. Oh, I know that's right. Whatever. Shoot. Goodbye, good riddance. Oh man, thank y'all for the engagement in the comments. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the love today too. You know, the likes and the support, the super chats. You guys have been so great. Oh man, I appreciate it. You guys, look, I know I didn't get through all the comments. It's so much in here. But I appreciate y'all, you know, giving me this space as always to jump on live and share with y'all what's going on. Man, I'm like, man, let's just be real. I'm always keeping 1,000 over here. We're not going to sugarcoat nothing. We're going to keep it chill. I don't even know where that came from, y'all. I'm just a little tired. And it's cold and I'm almost home and I can't wait to go home. I just didn't want to drive and miss my live, so I had to stop real quick. Oh my gosh, y'all are amazing though. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank y'all for, you know, ignoring the dumbness in the chats. Y'all know it's always gonna be there, but I appreciate the respect and the love in spite of. Thank you so much for being here. You guys, I look forward to seeing y'all back live Sunday night. Y'all know we going live 6 p.m. Eastern time on Sunday. Be on the lookout for that. And of course, you know, all information, you trying to reach out to me and stuff like that, please look in the description box. I would love to connect. Somebody said, yeah, my mom is calling me crazy too. She end up in a mental institution. Woo, okay, Joanna. Damn. Shoot, I wish mine would go check in. She in denial. Woo, God, you guys are amazing though. Thank y'all. Y'all be sitting here listening to me just blab. Orlando, I've been parentally alienated from my daughter's 3.5 years. Oh, Orlando, I'm so sorry to hear that. I watched my father go through that. That's terrible. There's so many men suffering with these narcissistic women. It's really crazy, man. I'm sorry to hear that. My heart goes out to you guys. Stay strong and keep praying for your daughters. Keep praying for your daughters, man. That's sad. That's sad. Having a narcissistic mother is so painful. If you know, you know. If that's you and you haven't smashed the like button, just hit that for me. If you know, you know, man. It hurts. But it creates some of the most resilient, beautiful people. In this case, I'm just really referring to the women. You know, if you had a narcissistic mother, man, I know you've had your struggles, but I know you are amazing. Because what you don't want is to be anything like her. It's a deep topic. It really is. Thanks, D. Clark. I appreciate you. She said, who's crazy now? Yeah, that comment was crazy. Like, she the one in the mental house. I know that's right. It's one of the cruelest things to do as a parent. It is. It is. That dude even had the nerve to call me a narcissist before I was aware of the true meaning of the narcissistic personality. Wow. Yeah, they do that. That's how stupid they are. He taught you something that's going to change your life. Thanks. You owe him a thank you card. Because now he gave you reason to really run. Like, wow, you're really sick for sending me that. But thanks for the tip, because now I really know that I was never crazy. Oh my God. Yeah. So you guys, much love, everybody. Y'all have a blessed night. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to see you guys on Sunday at 6. Look out for the videos in between. Thank y'all for your love, your kindness, your patience, all that good stuff, man. It's always good to check in. Y'all stay blessed. Divinities, imagination, visuals. I have sons and we still live with her, and it's getting harder now, harder. I can't leave, right? Oh, I'm in and out of hospital and stuff. I understand. I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna pray for your strength. I'm gonna pray for your strength. You know, some people are in situations, man. It ain't all rosy and sweet for everybody. I get it. It ain't easy. But man, with God, all things are possible. That's my motto. All things are possible. You just gotta believe. You gotta believe. Much love, y'all. Take care. I love you guys. Have a great night. See you later. Oh, and I saw the comments about the nails, y'all. Thank you. Y'all know I love the nails. Nail gang, nail gang. Shout out to my nail gang. Bye, guys.